Don't we all want to work for perfectly unique brands? I mean, it's a little aspirational, true. We all, however, want to work for businesses that simply exist alone in the universe, that there's no other peer, there's no other opportunity, there's no other option in that space. I just don't think that's possible. If it's possible, it only happens for a brief moment, right? A company that has something unique to say, something special to say, they're not that unique for very long because every company around them starts cribbing and taking notes from them. That's just the way of the world. So maybe being aspirational and trying to work for a completely unique brand isn't realistic. What is realistic is being specific, and I think that might be the approach you need to take. And we'll talk about that in a second. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit the subscribe button down here. Maybe it's over here, I'm not really sure. Hitting subscribe lets me know that these videos are useful, and I'll keep making more of them. Also, if you're into employer branding, make sure to go to employerbrandheadlines.substack.com, subscribe to your free newsletter. All right. So being specific. The truth is there's 20 million businesses in North America. There's 50 million business by last count in the world. You can't be completely unique. Being that kind of snowflake, snowflakes don't last very long. They melt, right? So what if instead we approached, instead of being different, being specific? Being specific is really useful in that it's possible. Not to put too fine a point on it, but it's realistic. It can happen. You can make claims about your business that are specific pretty easily. Now, think about a claim you could make about your business. And let's keep it simple. Maybe it's you have great lunch. Saying we have great lunch, while be completely facile and kind of silly, isn't specific. Every company can say they have a great lunch because they're great to somebody, right? In the same conversation we have about having a great place to work. What if instead of saying we offer a great lunch, you said we care about our employees' health so much that we balance macronutrients in our employees' lunch to make sure everybody's getting what they need. And in fact, we ask people to take a survey to say we'd prefer to have more protein or less protein or more vegetables or what have you. That is a really specific story. I mean, sure, it's about lunch, but it's specific. Imagine two recruiters going out to a candidate and saying, hey, you should work here. We've got a great lunch. And another recruiter says, yeah, when we say great lunch, we mean we actually calculate your macronutrients and develop lunches that are best suited for your health. Now, maybe you don't care about that, and that's great, but you can't deny that it's not specific. You can't deny that it suddenly doesn't tell a story of what this kind of company is. I mean, you could start to read between the lines of what this company must care about, what they value, how they work, how they operate. The first company, I have no idea who they are or what they do. The second, I'm starting to read between the lines of what they're all about. I'm reading about their culture. I'm learning so much about them from this very specific story. Dumb though it may be, the specificity leads me to understand what they're about. So when you're thinking about your brand, yes, I get you want to be unique, you want to be perfectly different. It just may not be realistic. Think instead about how you can get really specific. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye.